Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bola, also known as Strictly Dishes. So if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, then you have found welcome to the family. Yes, because on this channel, I teach you how to cook like a pro. To all my existing subscribers, I say thank you for your love, for your support, and for the shares. I do not take it for granted, and I am indeed grateful and I am indebted to you. God bless you all. On this channel, just as I said, I teach you how to cook like a pro. And today I am going to be teaching you the easiest, yummiest, most flavorful pot of coconut rice you can make. Yes, this is a very one pot coconut rice recipe and it is very delicious. So sit back, let's do this together. So how are you? How's work? How is everything? So the first thing we're going to do for this coconut rice is to marinate the chicken breast. I'm actually going to be using some chicken breast for this particular coconut rice. So I'm going to come in with my different seasoning, such as my white pepper, my meat tenderizer, my curry powder, ginger and garlic, and all the others. So how are you? How's work? How's family? You know, I ask you and no other person on this channel how you are doing, because I want you and you alone to feel so comfortable. How's the weather at your end? And how's the economy? Yes, you know, I ask you these questions because I know that our Father in heaven will continue to provide for us. Yes, He is faithful, and my dear people, we will continue to be grateful. So I'm going to add some seasoning cube. Yes, just a little amount of seasoning cube, less than a cube, to this particular marinade. And I'm going to put in some grounded ginger and garlic. I'm also going to come in with some sesame oil, and I'll also add, yes, I'm going to add some sesame oil to this, and I'm also going to add some oyster sauce. Have you ever tried using sesame oil and oyster sauce to marinate your chicken or any kind of protein? If you haven't, then please jump on it, because the taste is amazing and super duper delish, in the words of my son. And so I'm just going to put in my hand gloves and work this together. I'm just going to work this together to make sure that everything marries together. Yes, so you see how this is looking. If you have time, you can do this overnight, or you can leave it for at least 3 hours. But next thing I'm going to do is, in a clean pan, I'm going to put in some sunflower oil. If you're confident on this channel, you know I love my sunflower oil because it's very light and healthy. I'm going to just put in the chicken breast into the pan. We're not boiling, we're just going to fry this, yes, on the medium low heat, and allow it do its work. Yes. So when was the last time you had coconut rice, or when was the first time you had coconut rice? I would like to know in the comment section. Is coconut rice something you always eat, or it's just once in a while, or when you have it in parties? Well, coconut rice is something we eat in my home regularly. Yes, it's part of our staple meal because I like, or rather we love, varieties. Like you can see, the chicken is all cooked, and I'm just going to remove that and set aside so we can start this particular coconut rice recipe. Do you know, or rather now it's time for I guess you didn't know. I guess you didn't know that coconut rice is a staple dish of Southeast Asia, specifically Thailand, India, Indonesia, and India. Yeah, so now you know. And do you also know that coconut rice is a rice dish that is used in cuisines such as Caribbean, tropical Hawaii, as well as East Asian, such as Thai and Malaysian food? So if you didn't know the origin of coconut rice, so now you know. And I've just added all of that and more of pepper. I like to heighten the pepper level whenever I'm making coconut rice, because you know it's a milk and it can just be blah. Yes, if you know, you know. I'm using the canned coconut juice for this, or rather canned coconut milk for this. I'll also incorporate the fresh one, but let's do this for now. I'm also going to come in with some chicken stock, whichever stock you have. Then I'm going to put some water and to loosen that up, and I'm just going to cover this pot and allow it to boil. Yes, you have to allow this thing to boil very well, so that you can test your test this and know where to correct your seasoning. As you can see, after 5 minutes, this is boiling, boiling, boiling. And the next thing I'm going to do is that I am going to put in my pre-washed rice. I'm actually using a basmati rice for this. I only just washed it, I did not boil. And I'm just going to give that a quick stir and cover 15, give this 15 to 20 minutes. If you follow this process, your rice should be looking like this. And this is the best part of the video for me, when I start adding all the garnish. And so I'm going to introduce this particular fried chicken. Can you see how it is looking? It's looking really nice and all firmed up. I'm now going to come in with a game changer here, shaved coconut. Yes, this is going to add some earthly flavorful goodness to this particular coconut rice. I'm going to come in with some yellow and red bell peppers. Yes, and you know I love my onion. I'm going to come in with some purple onion, and I'm just going to turn all this together. My dear, you see this particular shaved fresh coconut? This is the game changer of the coconut rice. If you add it like this, wow, 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 it hits differently, I can tell you. Since I started making my rice like this, there have been zero regrets. In short, it has taken my coconut rice game from 1 to 8,000. Yes, and this is a 360 degree. You know I love to give you a 360 degree of how it is looking. So if you follow this recipe, your coconut rice should be looking like this or better than this. I want to tell you something. When you make this for friends and family and they ask you, where did you learn how to cook like a pro? Please give us the credit. Tell them Strictly Dishes taught me how to cook like a pro. Yes, I'll be here to get your comments and everything. Can you see how this rice is looking? It's really looking really crisp and looking nice. Yes, looks really, really good. And the flavors are just bursting, and the aroma in my kitchen is super duper amazing. So moment of truth, let us test to see if we actually got it right, if the seasonings are, if it's perfectly seasoned and cooked. So I'm just going to scoop that into a plate, and I'm just going to test this particular coconut rice. So if you haven't been making your rice like this, please try and use this method. You will definitely fall in love with it. And just as I say, till next time I come your way, I want you to do something not so difficult for me. I want you to eat healthy and stay healthy. I remain your girl, Strictly Dishes, your YouTube teacher, saying bye.